mask off a difficult one to take this evening?
Yeah, definitely. As we said, you come into the game, you want to put on a good performance and win the game. Ultimately, it's about winning games. Unfortunately, we've not done that today. However, what I would say, the lads have put a great shift in. I spoke to Ross. I think apart from the Missick cross that's gone in, he's not had a save to make. Their keeper's had 4 to 5 saves to make. So on chances, probably slightly in front. But I thought it were a real game where two teams were really pushing to try and get maximum points. And unfortunately, it weren't us today.
It felt like potentially a draw would have been a fair result tonight. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I'd probably say that, yeah. They had quite a bit of possession, but again, I thought we looked reasonably comfortable with it. Shape looked good, out of possession. Probably could have been a little bit neater and tidier in possession. But you got to remember what you're playing against as well. You're playing against a decent, well-coached, well-drilled side, so, we're not going to have everything his own way.
You say we get that atmosphere at home plenty of times this season. I think they showed why it's hard to come here, didn't they?
Yeah, 100%. Like we keep saying, we get our place rocking, and you can see why when people come, sometimes it affects them in different ways. The opposition when they come to our place, when they're a bit in awe of it, or other times it just drives you on. And I think both teams today rolled the sleeves up, and it was a good old ding dong, to be fair.
In terms of the overall game, I know obviously lads will be disappointed in there, but it is just one defeat in 2 defeats in 22, and time to get back on the horse and go again.
Yeah, it is. We've just spoke earlier, and somebody once said, if you don't win, you learn. And like I said, you watch the game back on the way home tonight and see what we could have done slightly better. And it's like you said, it's a difficult one to take. You know what I mean? It's we've got a massive game now because it's the next game. And we keep saying they're only big games because it's the next game that we're going to play. So that's the next game, Chester. So we've got to be ready for that, and we will be. As preparation, don't change. Recover tomorrow, Thursday, train Friday, get ready to go. So lads are desperate to get going now. Again.
The ball spent an awful lot of time out of play in the second half. Were you disappointed with how that was managed? Yes, because we got beat. But if we're winning 1-0, we're really clever because we manage the game. So it is difficult, and it's difficult on the officials because they can never be right. Because if they book them, we're happy. The opposition's not. If they don't, we're not happy. They're happy. So you're only ever going to please one team, and it is a difficult scenario. I don't know how. You see it going off at every level, and we do it as well. We're not crystal. As we don't do anything wrong. We manage the game as well. So but it is frustrating when you're on the wrong end of it. Could more be done about it? Probably. But again, where do you draw on the line? When is it a booking? How many seconds before a booking? There's loads of. I think we just muddle the water even further, don't we? Both managers sent off in added time. What was your view or understanding of why the referee did that?
I saw nothing. What happened? Gaffer went for the ball because one had been kicked out of the ground. I think somebody stood in his way, and that's about it. Next thing I know, everybody on the bench, both benches, has got an idea or an opinion on what's going off. And I think the referee probably just booked sent the two managers off because he probably thought, well, you two are in charge of them, so it's your two faults. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm just guessing. I'm sure when the report comes through, it'll be
detailed about what happened, but there were just a bit of somebody stood in somebody's way, and it escalated. It escalated. We want the ball on quick, they don't, so standing in his way, and it becomes a bit of pushing and shoving. But look, it'll be dealt with, and it'll be dealt with by the authorities, and like I've said in the interview earlier, and it's a difficult job officiating, so but the other side is we can't play games without referees, and neither should we as well, you know what I mean? So
lost Ollie Rose in the second half. Do you know the situation now?
No, he just felt a bit of a tightening in his calf, so just err on the side of caution, really.
As we said, just a big game on Saturday because it's the next one. Just got to get back to it.
Yeah, big game Saturday because it's the next one. Nice big crowd there, and I think everybody's looking forward to it. Well, we can look forward to it now because that's his next game.
Just finally, that is going to be a big crowd. How key of a part could the crowd play in that game?
Yeah, I think. Excuse me. I think we've seen tonight. You know what I mean? It were like being at home. There were a lot of noise in the stadium, and like there is when we play at home. And I think they are. But I always say as well, we give the crowd something to cheer about. So if we are playing well and we're on the front foot, like we have been majority of the season at times, we're on the front foot, we're aggressive. You get the crowd up, and it bounces both ways, doesn't it?